Hello, hello, hello. How's everyone doing? Hope you're doing well. Thanks for joining me. Hey, this computer's making sounds. Let's change that. Ha! Okay. Easy peasy. Back to normal. How's everybody doing? Oh my goodness, everything's just kind of kicking off. I have so many things making noise. I didn't think ahead, but that's fine. Who cares? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Lillian's here. Kyle's here. What's going on? Thanks for coming in, hanging out. I'm just doing some stuff. I know you guys like the big mouse. And let me make sure that my keyboard thing is doing its thing, which it is now. I'm going to put it over on its side. So, Kyle just walked in the door. Hey, me too. That one. That one. I guess that looks better on camera. Whatever. Whatever. So, I was thinking of a couple different things that we could do today. I'm not exactly sure. Dwayne's here. Johnny! What's up, bud? Hey, Johnny, since you're here, awesome job with Johnny yesterday on the show. That was a lot of fun. It actually kind of made me think a bit more about the show page. And maybe, depending on what you guys want, maybe I can take a stab at it. And we can do it live in real time on how to get a song into the show page. Just one song, because I'll use the one that like we were all working on together and like trying to get that into the show. Andrew from Canada's in the house. Dwayne's here. Kyle's still here. I'm glad you guys are all coming in and hanging out. But yeah, a bunch of you guys probably saw the home studio trainer stream yesterday where Johnny and Johnny were going over, JL and JG were going over the show page. It was definitely an eye-opener for me. There's a lot of things that could really be very powerful for this. Like my clients and clients that I have worked with, you know, if they haven't been my clients, like maybe I'm just like the front of house guy on a show. You know, in the past, people would come rolling in and they would have Ableton set up, and that's how like some solo artists and even some artists that had like backing bands, they would still have Ableton running some tracks. Totally a normal thing, especially in the tour world when you're doing like pop acts, because you know, maybe they have a couple background singers, but they would beef it up with a couple more. There's always tracks for like the lead vocals in case they're doing a lot of dancing, stuff like that. Scotland, the indisputable capital of the world. Gonna go ahead and say, sure, it's better than where I am. Sao Paulo, Brazil. How's it going, Fernando? Thanks for coming in and hanging out. So yeah, I've seen lots of people come in, they roll in with Ableton and different songs. And actually one of the, a client of mine, I was the front of house, the touring front of house mixer on a couple shows for this artist, Haley Kyoko. And we rolled with an Ableton rig. And it's very similar to what you can do in the show, but some of the things that you can do in Ableton may or may not already be in the show page for Studio One. We can explore some of that. One of the big things that I pointed out on the stream with the JL and JG yesterday was having different songs at different time codes. Because if you can output time code, and we don't know if we can yet, I haven't done my homework. I need to do my homework. What's going on, Bobby? If you can do that, now, like in an ideal situation or in an ideal world, I'm clicking things. I don't know what I clicked. It's fine. You would take one of these on the road with you. Just a simple USB keyboard. But this one would trigger the songs to start playing, because I've done that. And actually, it wasn't this one, but it was, you know, the same model. You know, and you put a little piece of tape on it. Here's the songs. Here's my set list. Boom, ready to go. When I hit the button, click track starts, backing tracks start. It plays a time code that then sends that time code. This is with Ableton, and I would love to do this with Studio One, or at least put it in the forums, of the time code might, you know, if it's a powerful enough laptop that's on the road, it would play a video as well, and possibly even send triggers for like some lights with like OSC commands. This is kind of, you know, real nerdy stuff I'm getting into. Nikki loves the thumbnail for today. I needed something, and I was like, let's go quick. That's fine. But thank you. Yeah, I'm constantly. I think that's one of Johnny's favorite things is my thumbnails, especially like on the produced videos where I grab a still frame like in between words where I look like that, and it's like, you know, you can't laugh at yourself, right? So maybe we'll do some stuff. I know that the title says Studio One 5, but I think I have to go into, or I want to go into 4.6 for the song that we were all working on together. I'm going to export some stems, and then we'll bring it back to 5. We'll build it into a show real quick and mess around with some stuff. Like, let's dive in as if you were trying to do this for yourself, if you were going on tour or doing a live stream or a podcast or something like that. Like how you could probably do it. Now, we're only going to do it with one song today. I would love to do it with more, but seeing as to how the song that we're going to use is mine, I know I'm not going to get flagged for anything, and I don't want to use any one of my clients' songs without their permission, because stuff and stuff and stuff. Okay. But yeah, the show page can be really big, and I know for me, this can be another service that I can offer my clients of, hey, it's awesome. We just did this album together, and maybe we didn't do an old album, or you only have the one album, but you are going to go on the road. You're going to be doing shows and things like that. Hire me. I will build the show. You just need the subscription to Presonus Sphere or buy Studio One 5 outright. And then I can do everything for you and provide that for you as a service. And then you can go on the road and beep, 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 beep. Cool. Tim's thumbnails are hilarious. Mine aren't. I'm Scottish and thus dour and sarcastic. Okay. What I'm going to do real quick, let's dive in. You can see I have 5 open, but I'm actually just going to go and reopen 4 real quick because I'm not doing anything in 5. So I'm just going to open 4 on top. Great thing about Studio One is you can have 4 running alongside 5. No problem. I'm just going to do it right now. And we're going to do finished. Everybody knows this. I didn't abandon it. It's still in there. I've just been caught up with stuff. We're going to make a pseudo stem out of it and then bring it into Studio One 5 into a show page. That because Scots are too serious. Everybody's appreciating Johnny's sarcasm. I know I do. So thanks for that, Johnny. Is my face okay? Let me move my face real quick. Ooh-wee. I'm going to go over here. Come on. Oh, I'm beach balling. That's all right. My computer's been all kinds of weird today. So while it tries, and honestly, it's probably because I have Studio One 5 and 4 open. And again, this is single to my machine. My machine is definitely showing its age. This isn't something that normally happens, so I don't want you to think that. You know what? Let's see. Yeah, not responding. Everything I open today is just like, it's doing that. So I'm also going to quit Studio One, and very quickly, before you see all that stuff, I'm going to flip back. It's just Facebook. I had Facebook open, but whatever. All right, so I'm going to quit those. I'm going to let Studio One 4.6 open up real quick. Got to go raining here, so it's buffering. Oh, that's all right, Bobby. Thanks for dropping in as Melodyne integration. That's going. Let's go to the next step. Go past Melodyne. Go past Melodyne. I'm telling you, my computer for everything today. It must be like the moon's in the right place, or the moon is out of place, whatever it might be. My computer's struggling. Like, you guys have been talking about the thumbnail I put for today's show, which that took me. Now, mind you, making thumbnails for me takes 10 minutes, maybe. That one took an hour today because of how many times I had to restart my machine. And I am like this close to just doing a full reinstall of the OS because there's been a number of things that have been going on with my machine. Again, I'm beach balled. There it goes. Like, man, oh man. I don't know what is going on today. This is fun to do. Just gonna check the activity monitor real quick. I mean, it's writing a bunch. The CPU is not taxed. Man, I'm not even doing anything. Isn't it great? You guys, like, you try and do something nice. You try and do something nice for the people. And technology won't cooperate. The moon is definitely out of place. Yeah, I knew it. There's something going on. That's all right. We'll get past this. I'm trying again. Hey, look at this. Maybe Chrome was holding me up. There we go. I'm in 4.6. So solo rock song. That's the one we were doing. Let's see. What is this? A backup is newer. No, I don't know what I would have done in the backup, so I'm not going to open that one. Don't worry, it's real life. Exactly, it's live. Who cares? And also, it's, plucky comedic relief in the meantime. At least, that's what I'm going to stick with anyway. All right, now I know that this kind of takes a minute to load, because I got a bunch of plugins going on. I need to commit some things. Whatever. It's fine. I swear it's fine. Besides, we're not going to be in this one for very long anyway. What we're going to do is we're going to bounce some stems into a folder, go back into Studio One 5, start a show, and load the stems in. This way, and then maybe I'll grab a guitar and we can, kind of mess around with having a guitar plugged in live, use Ampire to generate sounds for us. Uh-oh, did we lock up again? Oh my God. Oh, I'm happy, Kyle. I'm happy, man. Frustrated with my machine, but generally, on the surface, happy. Inside, screaming. Oh God. Tony's here. What's going on, Tony? Come on, let's see. Yep, there it goes again. All right. We're gonna do something. I quit Chrome, so I don't care if you guys see what happens. Okay. Right, this is what we're going to do. We're going to go into my files. We're going to go here. You ready for my crazy file structure? It's going to go this music. Oh, down here should be somewhere. Oop, no. Oh my goodness. There, music, over. Tim, over. I think in here is solo rock. Okay, ready? What is this? Export. That's not the one. I'm going to duplicate that. I'm going to rename for V5. Okay, ready? We're going to open this one. Open with Studio One 5. So maybe we can go around it and we'll just open it up inside Studio One 5. Scream inside your heart. Nikki, as soon as stream is over, I am going to scream outside my heart and outside my head. And my kids are going to get scared and it's going to be funny. Do some stuff. Enjoy your live streams, Tony. Oh, thanks. Tony, especially today, man. Like, what is it? It's Murphy's Law. Whatever can go wrong will go wrong, and at the worst possible time. You've had this nightmare before. Oh, look at this! Fun! Now this one doesn't want to work either. But whatever. Oh, it's always getting caught up at Melodyne. There it goes again. Alright. I hope if I do this, I am going to... I don't need to force quit that. I'm just going to quit it anyway. Oh, Studio One is still not doing it. Alright. I'm gonna reboot. And that shouldn't... You're making JG look good. Like, come on. It's not that often that, I have catastrophic failures like this. Live. In front of you guys. With everyone watching. Alright. I'm just gonna... it looks like even Finder is all screwed up now. Relaunch Finder. Chrome. Why are you still even open? Oh my goodness. Force quit Chrome. Get out of here, Chrome. Troubleshooting 101 with Tim Talks Audio. When your Mac wants to explode. Alright, I'm going for it. I'm going to reboot this machine. I don't think I really have much of a choice otherwise. So, one, thanks for hanging while this is like totally failing and crushing everything we were hoping to do today. Is the power on? Yeah, I'm turning it off and on again right now, which actually the computer's not even listening to. So, Let's just shut her down. Yeah, like, this is the worst I have seen it in a very long time. Do some major stuff this weekend. Oh, I can't this weekend. Oh, I'm gonna have to. We'll figure stuff out. We'll figure it out. All right, I hope this works. I just gotta hard power it. Oh, wait, there it goes. Restart. Okay, now it might actually do something. Yep, reboot. And some booze always works for me. Yeah, I hear you, man. So while the computer's failing, you guys want to just type in some questions? Maybe I can answer without showing you. Which, you know, it's not ideal, but things happen and we have to adjust. I think I'm back. You guys seeing me? Are you there? I think you're back. It looks good. Guys, let me know. If you can hear me, just say, hey, we can hear you in the chat. Like, I'm seeing meters, which is a good thing. Yay! All right. Man. All right. Okay. Cool. All right. Yes. All right. We're back online. That's fine. Okay. There was some stuff that was going on. First, Nikki, thanks for the super chat. That's amazing. Thank you so much. Also, again, thanks for hanging, especially when I'm screaming silently. You can scream outside your heart now. If I wasn't about to wake a kid that I think is trying to fall asleep. All right. Rolling back a little. Okay. Fernando asked, am I quitting our apps before rebooting or just closing them? Everything was locked up. I just hard shut down the machine. Spotify is open. I have to change that. I don't want Spotify open when the computer opens because that's silly. All right. Studio One 5. Let's try and open this guy up. Audio's gone. Lost audio. Yes. We're back. So you can get a new computer. Yes, Nikki, you have no idea how badly I need a new machine. But again, your super chat is amazing. Thank you so much. Tony asked, how are you keeping up with your clients with this pandemic? Do you have clients come to your house and wear masks? Actually, in my home studio where I am now and where I always talk to you guys, I only do editing, like remote editing, mixing, and lessons. So I don't have clients come in. Most of the clients I have right now have been recording everything in their own home studios, with a little supervision from me, via a Zoom class, like, hey, make it sound good, move this to the mic, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So everything else that I've been doing has just been me and then just like kind of remoting or using like cloud-based stuff to send files back and forth. Kyle said that my audio was low. I think it was because the phantom power was turning off for some reason. Oh, it is back. There we go. This is awesome. Maybe time to run Onyx and clean things up. You'd be funny. You'd be funny. Tom, I ran Onyx earlier today because of how many times this was happening. I think at this point, because I think it's at the point where I need to do just a full reinstall of the OS. But things are happening now. Let's get back into here. At least Nikki's having fun. I appreciate you having fun, Nikki. All right, let's do this again. Oh, lovely. Oh, my goodness. This is another thing that happens whenever I have to do hard boots. My hard drive didn't load, so now I have to force it to mount. Studio One 5 open though, so, you know, that's a plus. I'm thrilled that you are all here to witness things that happen, because technology is amazing. Technology is amazing when it works. Cool. Disk utility doesn't even want to work. This is awesome. Things that make you go, This is just one of the very many that makes me go, Tell me this is not running now. No, it's just trying to, I think everything is indexing. I am gonna have to do so much work tonight to make this all work again. Quit that. Actually, I could have done that. Let's just try launching it again. Nope, not. Get out of here. Disk utility. Try again. Because I have a feeling that the computer can see it attached via USB, but every once in a while, when I have to do a hard boot like that, it doesn't unmount the drive before the hard boot, and then it gets caught in, like, it still has the old connection. How will you fix things later? Baseball bat, hammer, crowbar. You know, I have a few choices. Let's see, I think I have something. One of these. No, my God, what am I going to do later? I am going to run Onyx. I'm going to go in and I'm going to clean up a bunch of things on the disk, which that's been another problem I've been having. Why are you even making noise? Again, disk utility is not even running. All right. I don't really want to go into terminal right now. Baseball bat, yeah. Because all of my stuff is on this drive. So let's just try the easy unplug, replug. I should change the name of this live stream to Catastrophic Failures and How They Happen Live. Cool. And I got a bunch of people watching. I appreciate you all being here. This is the one I wanted to do. No, that's not the one I wanted to do. Yeah, actually it is. I like the way you talk to your machines. Yeah, because I know that they can hear me. I know that somebody's listening somewhere. So, there's that. That one, and that one. Okay, so yeah, it's still not seeing the drive. Disk utility. Come on, buddy. I really don't want to open up terminal because I forget the terminal commands. Is it FS disk? Hang on, I can do this. And I have Daisy Disk, which this is a Mac thing. You know, let's talk. You can see my hard drive is so full right now. But even this is not seeing my other drive. And it's not that the other drive is failing. It's that my computer, because my machine crashed and I had to hard boot it down, it locked the drive to think that it was still in the original boot. Now, I've done this before where I can end that connection and that communication and reinitiate it. It's something I have to do in terminal. I forget exactly what it is. Why? And this is the other thing that's been happening with my machine, is it just downloads stuff. So, and I have all of like my cloud sync things, they're off. Like, it doesn't do that, but something still does, and I have no idea what it is. But this is a cool little program. You know, let's go into this, because what else are we going to do today? And I'll even show you, like, my drive is just really full. There's an Apple tech from Hyperbad that knows you're having an issue and wants to connect in and help you. I picked the wrong day to drink lots of coffee. Kyle, shoot me a message on Facebook, because I'll answer it on my phone or something. Okay, yeah. Take it easy, mate. That can happen to anyone. Yes, it does. Macs are awesome, but technology can still be temperamental. Absolutely, it can. All right, so while I'm still figuring this stuff out, this is Daisy Disk. It's pretty cool. If you're working on a Mac, this is really nice. You can scan the attached hard drives, and it'll give you a breakdown of where all of the hard drive space is being used. So this is like my main disk, and you can see that my library has almost 46 gigs of the hard drive, you know. So there's applications that are in here, there's user files and all that other stuff, and there's some other things going on as well. But then here's where it gets like really cool. If there's things in the library and you're like, well, what's in there? Click on library and it then shows you a breakdown, and it goes folder by folder, bit by bit. And we can see that application support, and I already know this because it's my library, but if I go into application support, universal audio, it's taking up 6 gigs within my library on my Mac. Adobe, 3 gigs, etc., etc., etc. I do believe Kyle was introducing a little light humor to ease your tension. Thanks, Gary. Oh, thank you. And Kyle, I know you were. But, I mean, going back to it, this isn't exactly what we wanted to do on stream today. But if you are trying to find like where your hard drive space is gone, this is a very handy program. And a lot of the times they have it for like $5. And it's really good. You can even go in, so like the hidden space, there's stuff going on in here, like purgeable space. There's about 1 megabyte of purgeable space. And you can rescan on a deeper level. And I'm not going to do that right now. But all of your hard drives would be here. Schmousy! Hi, sorry I was a bit... Why? Why are you sorry? I'm sorry because I can't actually show you guys anything. Because things are not working again today. So this is live tech support. And again, disk utility ain't working. And if I reboot again, we're going to lose audio. So I'm not going to do that now. Father-in-law is trying to call me. And that's cool. Hey, there's nothing else to do. I mean, ask questions, throw them in the chat. Let me see what I can do for you verbally. Usually pretty good at like talking you down while you're flying your plane. I can throw this back on my forehead and start screaming again. Because indeed. It's actually really helpful because I have a Mac and it's 5 years old. Thanks for the Daisy Disk tip. Yeah, Daisy Disk is really awesome. Trying to think of it. Oops, wrong machine, that's why. Terminal. I mean, I'll move this over here. Yes, you can change how terminal looks. Is it FS disk? No, I can't remember what it is. Is it F disk? No, I can't. I'm not going to worry about terminal right now. I'll have to do it in a little bit. And I can't open any of these things because they are all on the drive that is not mounting. Man, this is thrilling. All right. when the site will be finished. The site? The website? I have a website. Is that what you're talking about, Schmousy? If you're having any issues with any websites, just let me know. George Harrison once said, I could wait forever. I've got time. Applies to me. Yeah, you know what? Let's do it. Let's reboot. We'll lose audio again. Whatever. Restart. All right. Bye, friends. I'll still be here, but, you know, audio. It's gonna... But we can chat. I mean, it's still going a little. You know, I'm gonna keep watching that meter. That's trying. I'm telling you, this is gonna be an interesting. It's gonna be an interesting weekend of reinstalling the OS, because I think that's where I'm at. I'm gonna call two of my buddies that are really big Mac guys. Reboot. That's what we're doing. We're doing it. And even still, it's locking up. I can see that the power is still on, so I have to hard boot it. Well. Audio. Are we back? I think we're back again. Yep, that's doing that. Let's see. Spotify, again, opens for no reason. Yay! The hard drive mounted! And you guys are hearing me, right? There we go. Kyle says there we go. By the way, here's Wonderwall. No, I'm kidding. Get out of here, Chrome. Give me some Studio One 5. Let's try and do anything today. Yes, we're back. Dwayne, yes, I have a very full hard drive, but that is one of my problems, is some cloud service is continuously downloading something onto my drive, and all of my cloud services are off. So I need to go deep into my system, and that's probably why I'm just going to do a full OS rebuild. Of course today was going to be the day. Why wouldn't it be today? Hitting everything over here. Tony, yeah. We're back. I sound yeah. If I knew the chords for Sound of Silence, I probably would have played that in that little interlude, and that would have been really fun. Okay. And ready? Let's go to Finder real quick. I don't care that TeamViewer is open. I don't care that the UA thing is open. Let's do new Finder window. Yes. Okay. Music. Tim. Nope. Music. Tim. Solo. Alright, it's there. Let's do open. I'm gonna do all that stuff again, which is fine. I don't care. Music. Tim, where are you? Where's Tim? Solo. For V5. That one. Come on, load. Come on. Give me something. No, water. Hydro, homie. Although, man, you know what I might do later is a good old margarita. Can't go wrong with a good old margarita. And I do have some tequila hanging out outside. I don't drink often. It's actually very rare that I drink. I kind of just... I don't. It's not really my thing. But... I might. I certainly might. But we're loading. This is... Vicodin and vodka. Come on. We're getting somewhere. Things are muted, which is cool. Come on. Load that program. Just a little something. Let's mess with something today. Show me potato salad. Oh, that's good. Oh. Oh. Don't do this to me. Don't do it to me. I'm just going to get a tattoo of the rainbow ball. I'm just going to get the beach ball just right on my forehead. Go to JJ's. Show me potato salad. That's like season 1 or 2 of Family Guy. I don't want this to be an example of Studio One 5 because it is generally really good. It's my machine that's doing this, and I hope everybody understands that. Oh, yes! Come on. Next step. Give me one more. If you want a beach ball, that's fine. Just get past the beach ball. I'm not even using external devices. I'm not, I swear. Loading song. Loading Melodyne. Change that window. Yeah! We're in! All right. Okay. We're here. Well, that's all for today. Oh, what an adventure that was. Okay. All right. You don't have an issue with temp files? I probably do. Again, that's what this weekend... Like, I'm going to be pulling a lot of overnighters this weekend is what's going on. Because I have a film shoot that I'm doing tomorrow and Saturday that are both 12-hour long days. And I hope my computer can at least work a little for some file transfers. Yeah. So it's definitely going to be an interesting weekend. I got a film shoot tomorrow and Saturday that I need to do. Also, Saturday is my wife's birthday. So happy birthday to her. Gotta spend time with the family to do that. And then looks like Sunday, Monday, and into Tuesday before next stream is just rebuilding this thing. But, okay. Let's export some stems. I am just going to do my buses because that's all I kind of want. Channels. That's what I want. I wanted channels. No channels. Where is my... beep, beep, boop, boop. My choir. BGs. Vocals. Synths. Guitars. Bass. Drums. Okay. Cool. And we're going to do between song start and end. That's fine. Solo rock song. Stems for show page. Okay. We're not going to publish. These are going to be waves. Preserve mono tracks. Yes, because our bass is going to be there. If you hadn't been a musician, would you have made a... you would have made a great actor / comedian a la Jim Carrey. Well, thank you so much. That does mean a lot. When I was in like high school and stuff, I did like theater and all that other stuff because you need to laugh. And I try and make people laugh. Okay, preserve models, that's fine. Import the track, turning that off. Close after export, yes, definitely. All right. We're just gonna let it go. Okay, now that it's finally doing a thing, and it actually looks like it's not gonna take that long. Well, I mean, it might, but that's okay. So, now we're doing stuff, and let's recap what we're doing. Wow, that bass has something weird going on right in that pre-chorus, but who cares? So, what I'm doing is imagining that I've recorded this, we've mixed it, etc., 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 that everything is cool, and we're about to go do a show. Now, I'm doing all of my buses, and I'm just trying to make this relatively easy, but I'm gonna have just a stereo drum, a mono bass, stereo guitars, and it's gonna be all of them. My stereo synths, my vocals, my background vocals, and the choirs. I'm not doing any of the effects or anything like that, because what we're gonna do is we're gonna take all of these stems and we're gonna put them all into. Show me the thing. That'll be fine. We're gonna put these all into a show. Now I'm doing it this way for a reason. Stems. Cool. All right, so I know that it's these ones, but I do want to check something, because I know you can go here and you can go song, add to show, new show for this one. We're going to create an empty, blah, blah, blah. That's all fine. Sample rate, we're going to put it at 48 because that's the session sample rate, and I don't want to have to do any like conversions or anything like that. Virtual effects racks, 16 virtual effects racks for use. Still use. For that, that's good for that mixer. I'm just gonna do an empty show. I was gonna export it again. That's fine, because we saw it only took a couple minutes anyway. That's cool. Have a good day and a nice weekend. Happy birthday. Thank you, Schmousy. I will tell my wife that you said happy birthday. I'm sure she'll appreciate that. Sorry, we all have to go now. You know what? I would deserve that. I would absolutely deserve that. Door number 2. Yeah, it's picking up. There it goes. What do we got? Like less than 20 seconds going? That's what it says anyway. Hey, son, would you know when the password? Also tech supporting remotely some of the smart appliances at my in-laws. Hey, all right. Here's the thing. Okay. Keyboard shortcuts, cool. They're where they're supposed to be. So let's take a look at the mixer. This is an entire mix. You can see it's at 160, which I think is what we were at anyway. Let's take a listen. And it's not going to you guys, but it's about to. Hang on. Outputs. Cool. What's going on? Everything is broken. That was interesting. So, that was interesting. I did add to show, but it just took the whole song and it didn't do a breakdown. Now, that could have very well been something that I did, and I don't doubt that at all. But here's a cool thing, is it did bring our chords over. So our chord track is available, which is really nice. That's the browser. That's the listen bus. Again, doesn't matter right now. I like that it's open, but it doesn't matter right now. So this is in our time base. But at 4 minutes, this is where I'm going to find all those stems that we had. Because this is actually what I wanted to get to. And I do want this at 4 minutes. Why are you... And I want you guys to know I did not do my homework on the show page. Oh, let me do this, though. Let me move my face. This way you can see things that are happening over here. All right. I'm learning right now with you guys how this is working. But you saw up here, I brought this over from the song. Let's go back to the song page. And maybe, again, maybe add to show. Beep, beep, beep. Import song data. I don't want that song set up. That's very interesting that I'm sure I did something wrong. I have not been doing my homework. Let's go back to the show. And that's why over here, it's the full mix. And that's not what we want. Also, I'm just going to do this real quick. Boom! That's going to you guys. I'm learning as we go. Let's scroll. This is the choir. Here's our drums. Here's our guitars. Synths. Lead box. Okay. So these things are all names now. I'm not going to worry about color coding. I would highly recommend color coding because you are going to want to see that. This is snap off. So here we go. Add set list item. No, that's fine. Duplicate set list item. Nope, don't want to do that. Disable set list item. No, I don't want to do any of that. I'm learning as we go. Here we go. Down here, underneath my face. Shunk. Down here. Ooh, come on, move over. There we go. All right, so we are on... Oh, I did it again. I did it again where I lost my mouse. I gotta watch that thing. I'm telling you. Oh, When things go wrong, they all go wrong. Hang on, I gotta stop something over here, and I gotta stop something over here. I think it's down here. No, why is that doing that? Like, if things are gonna go wrong, they're all gonna go wrong. Okay. There, I have my mouse back. I have my mouse back. It's back. All right. Okay. Now we're going to try something and not mess it up. So we saw down here, playback mode, stop at ends. Here's where you can do some cool things. So like if these were two different songs, when I go from this song, if I knew that this was a song that leads into another song, I could change the playback mode to continue. So when it gets to the end of the song, so maybe there's like some synth thing that's going on leading into like some kind of thing, whatever, something that would lead into. When we get to the end, it's just going to keep going. And you can hear the balances are a little weird, but that's fine. So with this song, you can change the playback mode. Continue will just keep the timeline going. Stop at end, we're going to see the same thing. And it doesn't play the next one. Cool? Cool. Loop. case you want to loop something. And I mean, the looping wouldn't be bad if you just had, actually, let's put this back to stop at end. If you just had something that like you were just going to improv over. You just had like some backing tracks that you're going to improv over for a little while. Setting it to loop might not necessarily be bad. I'm going to go to here, and this is something that I wanted to do, is I want to start this at 4 minutes on the dot. Okay, so now we can see that it slid over. It's still playing, but it doesn't matter. I think it's because I hit space afterwards. It's telling me the length. It's telling me the tempo, which isn't correct, because it's supposed to be 160. Oh, that's interesting because it's the files that I brought in. Now I would, if I was doing this normally, you know, yes, like I said, I would color code, BG Vox. Give me that choir. What did I have? I had some kind of like purple or something, which actually not that purple. Let's do. It was like that. Drums, that's close to my usual color. Gitters are not supposed to be blue, supposed to be green. Synths I like as purple. So let's get into how you could actually like break this down when you're doing a show. If you had something like the Quantum 2626 that is hiding over in the corner, I think my chat, Johnny, sorry, I had to duck back. Oh, there it is. Sorry, Tim, I had to duck back into work. Johnny, that's fine that you had to duck back into work because nothing was working for me. So you really didn't miss much. But I did do this. When I was in the song page, and here we are, I went to song, I went to add to show, and I created a new show. And what it did was just give me, let's go back to show, it gave me just a stereo print of the entire mix. So that is one thing that I saw happen. Something I did before I did that is I actually just printed stems of all of my bits. So like here's my drums, here's my bass, my guitars, my synths like to go there. These all like to go here. So one of the cool things and one of the things that I have done while on the road with clients is something very similar to this. But you have an interface with multiple outputs that you can then route to front of house where, you know, let's say if I'm the front of house mixer, I would like to have a bit of breakdown of the elements. If it's just stems like this, I can make it work. Obviously you want more things available as we do as mixers anyway, but that's not always the case. Maybe you're just rolling around with a Quantum 2626 and Studio One V5 and the show page. That's cool. I can deal with that. I'm going to make some pseudo outputs real quick. Show setup outputs. You know, and just ignore all these. It doesn't matter. So let's. But we're gonna be smart, and we're gonna do like drums, and that's not how you spell drums, but whatever. Bass, gitter, synths, and then BG Box. Okay, so if I'm rolling with a multiple output interface, what I can do is route these out to different outputs. And this is going to be huge because then it gives the person at front of house the ability, and I'm going to actually do this, I'm going to take both of these and put them both to background vocals. So these are all sending to you guys, and it's still going to be stereo, but it's just showing you how you can go through all of these different tracks and what is that? Whatever. And put them to different outputs. And the different outputs gives you the flexibility of doing different things in your show's mix. Just like how in your show, well, I'm going to play guitar tonight, or actually I'm going to play bass tonight. So I'm just going to turn the bass off. And the drums I need, the guitars I need, because I'm only going to play bass. I'm one person. I'm going to sing, but I want my backgrounds and I want my choir to do their stuff. So when I'm in the song, and I want to locate to the front of it, all of the things are going to those different outputs, giving the front of house person the chance to mix it for the room. And that's big. If I'm mixing front of house for somebody and I only have like a stereo track, I don't get a lot of room to work. With this, I can now take my faders, and I even still have my FaderPort 8 connected, and you can see like I can mix my show. Let's put this guy back. But I can mix that show. So let's see, I want my drums here, I want my guitars here, because I'm going to play bass live, and maybe we can try and set that up real quick. The vocals are going to be out, but we definitely need the backgrounds and the choirs to be up, and we need those synths to be up. But here's my mix for the show. And like, this is, I'm playing Terminal 5 in New York City, but tomorrow night I'm going to be at the Fillmore in Philadelphia. And so over there, you know, maybe the guitars need to be louder and the synths need to be quieter, because that's just how the room works. So I think the show page can be very powerful. I do want to check out some stuff, because like I was saying, one thing that I have seen is something with like a USB keyboard, just like a little simple guy like this, is hitting a note to trigger the song to start. So I'm curious if I can actually make that happen. Key signature, I don't pause for 16 seconds. I think there's 16 seconds from here. And that's fine. I mean, I do like that you can, we do all the same kind of different things. Let's see, add a player. Beep, 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 beep. That's all those. We're not going to worry about those right now. But artist, TM, venue, let's say Terminal 5, NYC. So that's this show. But tomorrow I'm playing, like I said, I'm playing somewhere else. I see something coming in on chat. I'm going to wait for it to update. There it is. By the way, is it possible to mix a song only with the FaderPort without touching the mouse or keyboard? Yeah, of course it is. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, let's go back over here real quick. And I'm just going to grab all of my folders. Where is this guy? Oh, that's what I want. Okay. Here, ready? Let's do it live and in real time. I just want to double check something. Yeah, you're getting all this stuff. So ready? I'm just going to use... Oh, that's why, because I still had shift selected. Ready? We're going to do a mix live in real time, only using the FaderPort. This is a FaderPort 8, by the way, but you can do this with the FaderPort Solo, 8, 16, and the IO 24, the IO Station 24, excuse me. But let's have some fun. I guess I should have done from here. So, I mean, that was very quick, but absolutely you can. What I was trying to do at the end there, and it's underneath like the top layer on my thing. Like I have a desk with a separate layer, and the scribble scripts are hidden underneath because I need a new keyboard tray. I don't want to get into all that. I'm sure that there is a way for me to go in and like, bypass plugins. Everything that's over here, like on my mix bus, including all that stuff. Well, there's an L1. Like there's all that stuff. I was trying to find the button to be able to turn these things on and off, but I can edit plugins. You can go in and alter sends. Like let's just change channels real quick. Channel. You know what? Things are just being so weird. Here's the sends for my background vocals. Look at the Bricasti right here. You can see it happening over here as well. I'm using the fader on the FaderPort to edit my send level. Just got Daisy Disk. Thanks for the tip. I'm glad you got it, Tom. I have never had issues with Studio One V5. Tom, you're not working on my machine. What about adding plugins, editing them? That's really sweet. Yeah, like I said, it might be a little harder I only got my FaderPort maybe about a month ago at this point, because I wanted the faders to do exactly like you're asking, to be able to mix real quick. Adding plugins and things like that, I'm sure is something that you probably could do. I don't know how to do it yet. Oh, look at that. I found the bypass button. There is a bypass button. So it's actually on this bus, it's bypassing all of the plugins that are active. So on my mix bus, it's going to turn everything off and on again. So I'm going to bypass everything. So I can bypass everything with the FaderPort itself. I just saw Tom say that he's got a FaderPort 8 and need to use the mouse for many functions when mixing. Yes, you still need a mouse and keyboard to be able to do some things, but you can do a lot with a FaderPort. I don't even know everything that you can do yet. But one of the really cool things is, where is it? External. Is being able to go in and customize so many different things. Like all of the function buttons, mine is expand and collapse folders. Like if I want this one to expand, I have that. Oops. That's a plugin for me. I don't know why. Tempo is doing it right now. Well, it looks like all of my commands got messed up. That's fine. My computer's doing all kinds of crazy things today. So yeah, go back to the show page, and it's such a weird day. Thanks for hanging with me, everybody. Let's go back to just all. Beep, boop. Oh, because the remote is off. There we go. I think I confused my FaderPort, and that's fine. Because these guys are all like not listening, but I can go in and so on this song, this is where we are. Let's say we want to use Empire, and for here we want it to be one of the just this bass plugin, but over here you can have it so that it is something else. And I think I need to add a real instrument using input 1, we'll say, and then we'll just go out to sub 1. Actually, we'll just go to main and we'll make a send. That's fine. So there's that. On this one, it's going to be Empire. Oh, I can hear it. So that's cool. Let's say it's grinder bass for this song. But over on this song, we want it to be a different setting. So you can see it's already, it's set for grinder bass. I'm doing my homework. I have to do my homework. But thanks for the demonstration, Jim. You're very welcome, Lillian. I'm curious if you can do most stuff. I assume you add like fat channel on every track and you're good to go. Yeah, I mean, if you had fat channel on every track, you could just go in and edit the plugins, and then like it'll spread across the different faders. Or like if you have like a FaderPort solo, you can go through the different parameters and adjust those things. I think because I have this still open. Yeah, I mean the FaderPort flipped over for this one. Oh, it's still set for sends. Let's go to track. Man, it is. Oh, that's why. There we go. Again, I'm still learning the FaderPort. Tom, I need at most times edit with the mouse. I prefer Isotopes plugins with a mouse. FaderPort is cool, but still need the mouse in my workflow. And everybody's workflow is absolutely different. You're 100% right there, Tom. Let's throw a fat channel in here. So on this bass, which I'm going to solo real quick, it's on my bass bus, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to go to Edit Plugins on the FaderPort, and I'm going to select the fat channel, and it populated my stuff on the fat channel here. So like I'm using the fader, and I'm turning the EQ on with the select button, but I'm adjusting the high pass filter with the fader. Here's the gate, which is actually what we're working on right now. And then here's the gate threshold. So turning it on and off. This one is the compressor on and off. And everything is populated on the scribble scripts of the FaderPort. So like if you were trying to figure out what it was, and I have to like move all my keyboard so I can actually read it to you. And unfortunately, I don't have another camera to show you. I mean, I would love to, but there's a button to turn the limiter on and off. There's a button to turn the compressor on and off. We have the EQ on and off. But you can do different pages as well. Because we're set to... So there's our compressor ratio. This is an EQ. That's an EQ. So there's a lot of things that you can do. This is the limiter threshold. It's not 100% broken down, but you can change these things. So EQ on. I wonder what happens. Let's change this to a vintage. Yep, it changed it for me. So it's still adjusting. So on the FaderPort, it's broken down the control knobs. So high gain, low mid gain, and low gain. If I change this to, let's go to the passive. Here's low boost, low attenuate, high boost. So it's giving me 3 faders to adjust the parameters on my FaderPort. And these are like the stock baseline ones. So like also you can't see it, but the gate threshold, which we're just going to turn the gate off. We don't need that. The high pass filter, we're going to turn that off. But like, let's have some fun with this bass real quick. And it's a bass. And it's a fast bass, so I am going to have some fun. And let's use... You know what I want to mess with? I want to mess with this compressor. So I'm messing with the threshold. Let's go take a look at the EQ. I'm just going to manually adjust this right now. Just hitting stuff. So you can see with the FaderPort, you can go in and manipulate things. Hey, Bill's here. Kyle's here. What's going on? Thanks for stumbling in. It's funny that you say stumbled in, Bill, because that's all today has been, is just everything being a thing. Oh, cool. My FaderPort. Oh yeah, look at that. It decided to do things for me. Edit plugins, track. There we go. So I was taking a look at this player because I know one of the things you can do is have in different songs, you can have like plugins set to different things. I just don't, I'm going to be honest. I need to do my homework in show. This is something I want to learn more about. where am I? I'm in this song, and I'm messing with this track. Let's say we want mellow bass. Then I want to go over here on this track. You think there's a way to move between modules like compressor, EQ, limiter? Well, on a FaderPort 8, it has a bunch of those parameters like laid out for you. But to click into them, to like be able to see them, I had to do on the mouse. There probably is a way to do it. I just don't know. Today's been quite the learning experience for everyone. I hope you all have learned at least a little something. Yeah, here's our beep-a-bot. Mute none. This I need to do. Oh, you can do that. That's cool. I need to do so much homework. Okay, that's fine. Let's do that. Let's come over here. Let's say patch 2. That patch 1, you, patch 2. Maybe this is what it is. Okay, so if we come back over here and we change this bass to that. Hey! That was something. And I probably need to save it. I'm going to be honest, I probably needed to save it. Let's just do patch 1, mellow bass, clear bass. That's fine. Right, clear bass, mellow bass. It doesn't go back. I wonder. That might be a minor bug. That might be a minor bug. White Play On, great channel, gotta go. Thanks, man. Actually, I'm looking at the time now. I should probably wrap up pretty soon, too. We had such a day of things changing. Also, I love that little thing. Yeah. What a learning experience. What did you learn today? Like you can see, I'm broken right now. I am so broken because things are so broken. And it's not that things are broken, it's my machine is broken. That's what I'm upset about. Let's go to patch 1, Ampire, mellow bass. Let's just do bass guitar. Just want to make sure that patch 1 is set. That's cool. It's changing our bass for us. But when we go back in time, it doesn't change. Patch 2, patch 1. I mean, I'm learning as we go. Learning as we go. Because why not? That's plugged in. Oh, what's that riff? You have that. Yeah, definitely maybe an update patch, or that I need to update the patch. That's what I'm looking for. Update patch 1. Maybe, did I overlook it? I did overlook it. Lillian. There it is. You need to... you can go back and forth, but if you make a change, you have to update that change. And I get save patch. Update patch is good. But you saw how easily I overlooked it. You know, working through it very quickly. I think that's just user error, which is a very normal thing anyway. But that definitely worked. And let's say we wanted to go over here. If I want to make a new song here, well, it's just playing. I don't want that. Let's see. I think I need to add a new song. That's not where I wanted that. I wanted that there. This one is going to start at, let's call it 8 minutes. And then on this one, oh, wrong window. Wrong window. Then you are going to get a new patch. Patch 3 is fine. You're going to be patch 3. Oh, nope. See? You can do that. You can reuse patches, which is nice. I can't say it's not annoying. Yeah, no, I hear you. So let's do a new patch. Let's go back into Empire, and we'll pull open a new bass plugin. Schism. Why not? That's trippy. And let's just double check. Update patch. It's playing. Okay. Go back. Okay, so that's something we've learned is, okay, let's add a new song. 14. Go over here. And let's do another preset. Yeah, we'll do that. Now that we have it set, call this patch 4 and assign it to this song. And it's playing again for some reason, but that's fine. Okay, I like that. So far, I like all of this. That's being able to do that. Now, what I would love to do, I'd love to be able to do, is send MIDI to start a song. And I don't know if you can do that yet. I have a feeling you can somewhere. We just have to... All of these things are not going to you guys. I'm realizing now that they're not going directly to you, and it's because I'm a big dumb dummy. Ah, that's something to do as well. So my send to you guys is down here, and it's always sub 1. So I need to, nope, not do that. I need to update, because every single time I change, every little change, you need to update. And I mean, in theory, it makes sense, but you would have everything built before you move on to the next one, and you're not rapid firing through songs. Come on, just drag that over, that's cool. And then let's update. Let's see if we missed anybody. Okay, so now all of our sends are there. So now you guys can actually hear. might be able to do a macro. You might be able to do some kind of keyboard shortcut. Yeah. I wonder if... Nope. Keyboard shortcuts. I wonder... Something... Set list. Select set list items 1. So there is a whole new section in show where you can... next set list item, previous set list item, set list item 1, blah, 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 blah. So you can definitely add keyboard shortcuts in. Just write update. Yeah, it is in keyboard. Update patch for show page. Okay, that's cool. Yeah. I just go into here and do show. Disable. Yeah, there's a lot of things. Again, I'm learning as we go, guys. I'm taking a look at the time. I see that it's pretty late. I have a 5 o'clock thing and probably something else that I'm about to miss. God, it's just been such a day. Hello? I'm just making spooky noises now. Oh, here we go. Creative sound. What's up, sir? Not much, man. How are you? Thanks for coming in and hanging. We've been doing some stuff today. Mojin and Tim, I have a question. Okay, that's what I'm here to do. And actually, what I'm going to do is kind of... first, I'm going to mute the bass real quick, because... Yeah. Then I'm going to switch back over to here, because I think after this question, we might call it for today, because we've been going long, because we had so many issues. But you guys have stuck through it, and I appreciate you all sticking through it. Okay, Mojin. You know when you gain stage in Studio One, I know 2 ways of dragging the mouse onto the track itself. Automation or enabling the button above insert. Does it affect differently? Maybe we'll go back in. I'll just jump into a song and we'll take a look at some stuff real quick. Yeah, let's do this. Oh, what did I hit? Oh my goodness. I'm a train wreck today, as I am most days. Cleaning things. Let's go back into here. Whoop. I'm going to close out Fat Channel. New game stage in Studio One. I think, firstly, you're talking about input controls. Okay, so I'm going to pull open my input controls so that we see it here. I know 2 ways of dragging the mouse on the track itself. So I'm going to say that you're thinking this. And I'm just going to undo that real quick. Or enabling the button above insert. Right, that's this. Well, actually, let's undo that. So I think that's what you're talking about, is these 2 things, which is your clip gain. Yep, input controls. Okay, cool. So let's do this real quick. I'm going to get rid of the mixer for a second. Now, I'm working in Studio One version 5, where clip gain is very different now. Vent. And I haven't gotten too much into this, but I want to. I probably just need to like view it or something. I feel like I'm probably missing something, so I'm not going to give you the most accurate answers right now. Yeah. So, okay. So what you're doing, let's just go base. Let's say you're still working in Studio One 4 or lower. What you're doing here on your clip gain, this is dependent on the event itself. So if I go in and I start cutting things up, and now I have 4 different events on my bass channel here. And you know what, here's a good example, is this big thing that's happening over here. Like, what is all this? I want things to be normal here. So on your event clip gain, you can just do it for this one, and it's not going to affect the guys around it. So if we solo this guy out, and let's just undo real quick and figure out what was going on. So there was some stuff going on. But if we try and make it a little better, I think there was more low-end information, which is why it was so much going on. Now, I'm trying to see, that's the layers, audio, boop, 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 reset gain envelope, gain envelope, view, I need to learn some more. Yeah, I do this like that. I always curious if it affects VST differently. I didn't know personally notice anything different. Well, when you're working on the event clip gains, like just basically like this, how I have done, what you're then doing is when you're into the channel itself, is like I'm only altering this one clip, where the input controls is going to change the gain for the entire track. So that's where things get different. So like, let's just undo. And when I have my gain here, now with the input gain driven, I'm just driving harder into my amp sim. And that's why you heard it crunch up a bit more. Right click and check envelope. Thank you. Right click, gain envelope. Ha. So let's get rid of that. Zoom in. Oh, there it is. There's the line. So maybe this guy. Cool. Look at that. We're all learning. Oh, that's nice. Ooh, that's pretty. Let's put another point right here. Oh, you know what it is? I might have snap on. I'm going to turn snap off. And I'm going to say, nope, not that one. I want you, who happens to be right on the thing I want. Whoop. Cool. I'm beat. Oh, there it goes. Because it was autosave. I was hoping for another beach ball today. So this is the clip gain envelopes within Studio One 5, where without this, if I just take all of these and delete them, that's not what I wanted. Oh my goodness. Let's turn it back off. This is just an event base, and then over here is for the entire track. Modredin, I hope this answers your question. And you can use a combination of these two different things if you need to like balance out your bass like this, or maybe a vocal or things like that. You can do different things. You can do it on the events to balance the events all the way across. Although you could also do something like, boop, something I normally do is the macro. Wrong button. I was holding shift in the right arrow. Macro, normalize, and peaks -3. But you can see, like, you know, these ones are longer notes and they're held out. These ones, not as much, so we can kind of balance everything out. And now, just kind of visually looking at it, which you shouldn't do, I can go in and say, like, okay, well, now everything looks relatively balanced. Just on a visual perspective. Control Z? Yeah, always Control Z. I'm not going to save this anyway, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, I was curious if the VSTs act differently, but I always check with meter prior to hitting the VSTs. Well, yeah, they do act differently, because everything, they will, but it's just how micro you want those changes to happen. With an event clip gain, it's just on that event, where with the input controls, it's for the entire track. So if I balanced everything out on the events, then I can drive into my my VSTs or my plugins or whatever you want. Or, you know, maybe they're too hot and I can pull it back from there. So let's just undo so much. So I hope that answers your question. Thanks, everyone. It's been a heck of a day. I appreciate you hanging out. We finally got into it, and we figured some stuff out. You have to update your patches, you know, but I was doing things, I was doing so much on the fly today. One, because of all the failures that we had going on. The first half hour was my computer just crashing and doing everything. Modron, you're very welcome. Everything was just like, today's been a day. I hope it's better for you. I appreciate you all being here. How can I wrap this up? If you guys are interested, I'm going to do this. If you guys are interested, I do offer one-on-one lessons. And what I want you to do is send me an email. And that's my email. I just threw it into the chat. If you're interested in one-on-one lessons, go ahead and send me an email. The subject, one-on-one lessons. And we'll figure out some times. I have like a whole system set up, and I have a few students who have come from live streams and just the videos in general. So if you're curious and you want to just try it out, see what it's like, cool, we can do that. If you want to start doing things where nothing fails, or few things fail, also reach out and we'll get things going from there. Secondly, thank you for all your donations. It really means a lot. Your donations and your super chats. Because most of the time, or actually all of the time, this is on YouTube. That's what YouTube calls it. They call it super chats. Those are donations. They really help things continue to... I can't think of stuff. They really help me continue to make this channel possible for you guys and put these videos out and these live streams and things like that. So again, thank you for all of those. Thank you for sticking with me today. I know it's been a heck of a day. It's been a learning experience for us all. I do want to know what you learned today. Like Modron was talking about, you know, gain staging and different things like that. Maybe you learned something about the show page once we got into that, and updating patches, making sure that your patches are updated. This way, when you jump between songs, it's actually doing the changes that you want them to do. It's definitely a big build when you're doing your shows, but once you do it and you do it right, it'll be very, very powerful. You have to laugh. Creative Sounds says, good job. Thank you so much, Creative Sounds. So yeah, I learned a lot today. I also learned that my computer is dying, and it's about time to perform some surgery. So I think that's what I'm about to do. Thank you all for hanging out with me this week. I will see you again next week, Tuesday, 2:30 Eastern Standard Time. That's 14:30 if you're you know, not in the States. 14:30 EST, which is 17. No, it's a 5-hour difference from. I don't know. You check it in your local times. Dwayne, thanks for hanging out. Lillian, it was a great stream. Thank you for doing this. Thank you for coming and hanging out. I'll see you guys again on Tuesday, where we'll have something to do instead of watch me fail for half an hour. What a breakdown. What a way to get beat down. Get a Windows. Oh, man, you did. I don't know. I like Mac. And we'll see what happens. Whatever. Thanks for hanging out with me, everybody. I hope you have a great weekend. Enjoy it. Get some sun. Get some time outside. Get some time with some family. And get some time mixing. Have fun. And I will see you next week. Take care.